Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another Aesop Rock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Holy Smokes. This is suggested by Brian Hanson. So, thank you, Brian, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Ace has to say. Let's see what Holy Smokes is all about. Let's get it.
Give him one of these pills if he has any pain.
A parable. What is it?
Okay.
Well, it's a little
Interesting change. Almost feels like they started off with like a clip, like a sample of audio from like an old Western or something. And then you got like the musical transitions when the cue cards pop up or whatever in the movie. But let's see where this takes us.
a parable. What is it? Well, it's a little story with a lot of truth in it. An earthly story with a heavenly meaning. Jesus told many parables to grown-ups and children alike. He told them simply and sincerely, in words everyone could understand, so that all might learn the lesson he was trying to teach.
They were selfish with the helmets.
Okay, nice feel. Love the use of the samples. Something real common that we see on Ace's tracks. Always reminiscent of like Mad Lib Doom, those type of artists. The little record scratch coming in between feels great as well. Having that kind of crackle, that vinyl warmth, another great layer to that sound. Almost gives like a lo-fi type of quality to it. Makes it feel lower fidelity, if you will. But let's bring it back just a little bit before Ace starts spitting.
Simply and sincerely, in words everyone could understand, so that all might learn the lesson he was trying to teach.
They were selfish with the helmets on the little bus. To break fluid, sewage crippled up to get retorted nickel punks. Slowly culprits were his lowly robot Holy Vogue would one day rise in sections to interrogate the Holy Ghost.
Holy smokes, father black.
Okay, interesting. So Ace, he starts real far away, big room, big reverb. He's just like a tiny little speck in the back of it. You can still clearly hear what he's saying, but it's very, very soft compared to how loud we normally hear his voice. There's a lot of dimension here to the beginning of this track. A lot going on in this intro, pre-verse type of section that we're moving through. And that guitar that's just kind of plodding along really has a great energy to it.
They rise in sections to interrogate the Holy Ghost.
Holy smokes, father black suit, white collar, kitty corn, dungeon guns, and 3 fingers for your daughters. Quote belly up, antique Nazi paraphernalia. You cannot pay your bills with holy water and Hail Mary luck. Shucks, fucker, enjoy the Alcatraz.
Okay, yeah, and then we come in. Then the voice is at full volume. But it feels like a decent bit of layering going on. There's like a slightly robotic type of sound to Ace's voice, almost like a bubbly type of sound where you can hear those layers interacting. It's got a nice feel to it. It's very like in your face after coming from such heavy reverb.
Vanilla, you cannot pay your bills with holy water and Hail Mary luck. Shucks, fucker, enjoy the Alcatraz shower fun. And mommy's Madam Cliche Generation X agnostic front. It ain't the nifty faith in 1958 before the New Testament approved altar boy fisting rape and take me to your later long as they don't manipulate toddler beaver. Call me crazy, but I bet that wasn't God's demeanor. Sodometer peeking, but Long Island was Jesus every weekend. Spoon fed to appease traditional upbringing of a middle Pennsylvania shithole where elders movement stressed us.
Interesting. Very much that like run-on sentence pushing against the beat type of flow. You don't need that speed. It's just always hitting to that next syllable, not leaving any long spaces for a breath. And the drums add a nice level of syncopation. We still got some strong downbeats, but these offbeats are popping in and out, and it really kind of shifts where the emphasis is in each bar.
beat her. Call me crazy, but I bet that wasn't God's demeanor. Sodometer peaking, but Long Island was Jesus every weekend. Spoon-fed to appease traditional upbringing of a middle Pennsylvania shithole where elders movement stressed a stellar therapeutic Bible cycle. One church with a bait and tackle store next door and not much more. So the two moved to New York, made babies raised on what they'd saw. Christmas morning smelled fresher than angel pussy, but
Beautiful. Great change there. Having those two little breaks in the drums and everything else, let his voice shine. We got a little bit of shaker coming in. The guitar seems to be taking on a harsher quality, maybe moving a little bit more towards like a rock guitar type of sound. Let's see.
one church with a bait and tackle store next door and not much more. So the two moved to New York, made babies raised on what they'd saw.
And also, I realized that what I thought that guitar was the dum 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 dum. It sounded like guitar at first, but now that we actually have what's definitely a stringed instrument coming in, it feels more like a marimba or a xylophone, some type of bell instrument that you would play with a mallet. Which I don't know how I mixed that up at the beginning, but let's keep it going.
So the two moved to New York, made babies raised on what they'd saw. Christmas morning smelled fresher than angel pussy, but Immaculate Conception came second to playful goodies. Like laser tag was way more spiritual than blood and body wafer bags and manger staff as long as Santa ate the cookies. Grandma was a saint.
That's funny. Talking about laser tag being more holy than like drinking the blood and the cookies, talking about the Eucharist and everything. For those of y'all who haven't who don't know, I grew up Catholic. It's been a long time since I've been practicing. But yeah, it was always it's a strange ritual. It's interesting though.
Conception came second to playful goodies. Like laser tag was way more spiritual than blood and body wafer bags and manger staff as long as Santa ate the cookies. Grandma was a saint, elite paint with snakes and bullies. Said it.
Oh, Santa ate the cookies. Either way, the wafers and the bloody bot. What did he say? Let's bring it back.
Second to playful goodies. Like laser tag was way more spiritual than blood and body wafer bags and manger staff as long as Santa ate the cookies. Grandma was a saint, elite paint with snakes and bullies. Said if only you'd memorize your prayers like you did your cool G. See, by the time I was old enough to know what religion was, I was Catholicism numb and truly didn't give a fuck. 94, moved out the crib and ain't.
Sounds like we've led a similar life, man. Sounds like we both got sick of it as time went on.
Catholicism numb and truly didn't give a fuck. 94, moved out the crib and ain't seen a steeple since. What Knievel evil seats in the Christian leaders pitch. The priest slap with parental advisory warnings. I'll be auditioning gods in my office on Monday morning.
I like that. Talking about the parental advisory warnings. Been a long time since he's seen a steeple. Talking about that same distance in his life that he's gotten from religion. And very relatable, I think, for a lot of us, especially for me. But great track so far. Very well constructed. A lot of cool layers going on. Sometimes there's so much going on with the instrumental and the vocal, and the production and mix is so interesting that it's hard for me to zero in on the bars, especially with Ace. But great work on this track.
The priest slap with parental advisory warnings. I'll be auditioning gods in my office on Monday morning. Uh-oh, and yet another bill. Slip down the hatch, you patch up through the kill. Switch. I need a couple A's for Q's. I'm not an asshole, I'm just a little confused.
This story reminds us of the one Jesus.
That's funny. I'm not an asshole. I'm just a little confused, man. Come on now. Nice little switch up for this like hook type bridge section here. Really love the feel. That first bar in it has a great cadence to it. Let's bring it back. We'll see how far I overshoot this.
Another bill. Slip.
And didn't overshoot it at all.
Uh-oh, and yet another bill. Slip down the hatch, you patch up through the kill. Switch.
I love that. Another pill. Slip down the hatch into another kill switch. The way it like bounces is beautiful.
Hatch, you patch up do to kill. Switch. I need a couple A's for Q's. I'm not an asshole, I'm just a little confused.
This story reminds us of the one Jesus told about people who were kind and helpful to others. He said that one day the king would say to these people, "Come, inherit the kingdom prepared for you. For when I was hungry, you gave me food. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." But the people asked, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or sick, or in prison, and come to you?" And the king answered, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me." Yeah.
Just a little.
Ooh, hold up. I was not ready for that, like, drop back in. Love the samples of, like, whoever this woman is telling biblical stories. Maybe it was from some, like, religious TV show, or who knows what it could be from. If any of y'all got an idea, let me know in the comments. And if you guys want to see us, like, hop on who sampled during these videos and, like, really start breaking stuff down even further, let me know. It'd be interesting to, take that journey together with you guys and do a little bit of that research on camera. But let's keep going.
And come to you? And the king answered, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me." Yeah.
Just a little bruise in the back of the pews, acting amused with a mask on the Vatican blues. For in the eyes of the organization, I was raised in Ace, just another sinning brick in hell's basement. Cubicle adjacent to the
I love that coming in where he says something like back of the pews to Vatican blues. Great compound rhyme.
organization. I was raised in Ace, just another sinning brick in hell's basement. Cubicle adjacent to the killers and rapists. For what? Drugs and fucking is part of growing up. Like cups of a dumb shit's better than the schools. I'm not an asshole, I'm just a little confused. Just a lit fuse in the back of the pews, watching 1,000 flavors of the same.
And then that string, that violin, whatever it is, maybe a viola. I'm not an expert on the bowed instruments, but just coming in at the top adds a little bit of brightness for us. Those heavy drums bumping back in after that sample bridge type of section we just came out of. Just the structure of this track, very unique, and I love the flow of it, the way it lets you pull back for a second and then drops you right back in. And we're almost done here. So let's see how it finishes out.
The pews watching 1,000 flavors of the same God feud. I figure ultimate peace is the common theme, so it's a no-brainer piece when the blood hit the screen. I got a basic good and evil sensibility born. Good neighbor, know a halo wouldn't fit over horns. I'm more science than faith, I'm more karma than bread and booze. I'm not an asshole, I'm just a little confused. Not an asshole, I'm just a little confused. Not an asshole, I'm just a little confused. Not an asshole, I'm just a little confused.
You know what? To be completely honest, Aesop, you're a fucking asshole.
That was a great way to end that off. Yo, that was a crazy track. Thank you again to Brian Hansen for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Let me know what y'all want to see for the next Aesop Frock Day. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.